Round 2 of the three-point shootout tournament is now complete. We are now down to the Elite 8, and here are the results. First, we had number 8 ranked Miss Reiser take on number 9 ranked Megan Mangus. They both came into this game with overtime wins in round 1. Miss Reiser was a little more chippier this round as he tried to get into Megan's head before the game even started. Megan won rock, paper, scissors, so she chose to go last. Mr. Reiser wanted to go every other shot. The game went exactly like their first round. Neither of them made a shot. They traded miss after miss. In overtime, Mr. Reiser missed his first shot. Megan, score. Megan moves on to the next round and faces the winner of Mr. Drake and Brandon Snow. Next up was myself, ranked number 11, against number 27 ranked Connor Burns. Connor was able to score 2 baskets in round 1, and I only scored 1. Connor was favored in this matchup, even though his ranking was number 27 coming into the tournament. I elected to go second, and Connor chose to exchange shots. Connor then had a rough day from there. I was able to hit my second and fourth shot, and Connor couldn't connect the rest of the game. I won 3-1 and faced the winner of Izzy Eimer and Luke Sleeman. Next up was number 16 ranked Mr. Drake against Brandon Snow. Brandon came into the tournament ranked number 1 overall and came off a 5-in-a-row performance last week against Mr. Wolfarth. Mr. Drake knew this could be a rough matchup, so he was hoping for the best. I think his game plan was to try to get into Brandon's head before the game, and as you can see, he did that a few times before he shot. The game started out slow for both shooters. Both Mr. Drake and Brandon exchanged bricks one after another. We were witnessing a construction of a new house with all these bricks. Brandon connected only on his second shot while Mr. Drake went over. Your brackets are safe as Brandon survives a 1-0 win over Mr. Drake. Brandon will face Megan this week for a chance to make it to the Final Four. The next matchup was number 29 ranked Maddie Wogie against Mr. McClellan, who was ranked number 20. With already 2 of the 4 remaining teachers in the bracket, the hopes were high for Mr. McClellan, as he was also the favorite. Maddie came into the tournament with a number 29 rank and the lowest ranking participant left in the tournament. Maddie's odds of winning is at 0.5%, so it didn't look good for Maddie. Mr. McClellan shot first and had to shoot all 5 shots in a row, and hit his 5th shot. Maddie began slow by missing her first and answered strong with 2 in a row. Maddie moves on and becomes the first 29 seed to ever make it in the Elite 8 in this tournament. Maddie will face the winner of Caleb Donor and Joey King. Congrats, Maddie, for a great upset win. Only 1 teacher remains in the bracket. The next matchup for the day was Caleb Donor against Joey King, both seniors. Joey King came into the game with an upset win over Miss Searcher. Caleb favored in this matchup as it was a senior wrestler versus senior basketball player. If this was a wrestling match, I know who I would pick. Joey started the match, and Caleb chose to alternate shots. Joey and Caleb started by missing their shots. Joey again missed his second shot, and then Caleb took over. He answered by hitting 3 of his next 4 shots to move on with a 3-0 win over Joey. Caleb will face Maddie Wilgie in the next round. Next up was number 7 ranked Logan Kennedy against number 23 ranked Sadie Thomas. Logan came off a huge win against Mr. Albert. Both Logan and Sadie were key players on their respective basketball teams. Sadie won the rock, paper, scissors and chose to alternate shots. Logan chose to go first. Both Logan and Sadie started off strong by hitting their first shot. Logan ended up missing his second shot, and Sadie didn't look back. Sadie hit her second and then her 4th shot to clinch the 3-1 win. Sadie will face the winner of Bailey Varndell and Mr. Mack. Next up was number 2 ranked Mr. Mack, in favor to win this tournament, faced number 15 ranked Bailey Varndell. Bailey just came off a stellar sophomore basketball season with the Tigers as one of their best 3-point shooters. This matchup was touted as the best matchup of this round. Bailey won the choice and she chose to go second. Mr. Mack chose to alternate shots. Mr. Mack started off slow by missing his first shot, and Bailey hit her first shot. Mr. Mack answered that with a shot of his own. Bailey proceeded by missing. All tied up at 1 going into their 3rd shot, both missed their 3rd shot. Mr. Mack once again missed, but Bailey finished strong by not only making her 4th shot, she also left no doubt by sinking her 5th shot to complete a 3-1 upset win over Mr. Mack. She had this to say after the win.
I feel great. I think everybody's brackets are messed up now, so kind of feel bad, but feel pretty confident.
All right, good luck next round.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Bailey as she will move on and face Sadie Thomas in the next round. Last up was number 3 ranked Izzy Eimer against number 19 ranked Luke Sleeman. Both juniors on their respective basketball teams. Izzy spends most of her time outside the arc, while Luke spends most of his time in the paint. This matchup didn't disappoint. Luke chose to shoot all 5 shots in a row, and Izzy chose to go second. Luke started off by hitting an impressive 3 of his 5 shots, leaving a little error for Izzy. Izzy felt the pressure and hit her first shot, missing her second and third, and answered strong with her last two, sending this game into overtime. Luke shot first and hit a big three to go up 4-3. Izzy? No good. Luke moves on to face me in the next round. Our Elite 8 are set, and the games will happen this week during Win. Good luck to the participants this week, and we will have a sports wrap-up on Friday during our senior newscast.